right? Hello, everybody, and welcome to iReadit, bringing you your weekly dose of the internet for January 20th, 2019. I am Michael Schwan.
And, I don't have a cultural reference. Hold on, I got a cultural reference. Give me a second. I'm a dude.
From Big Lebowski?
No, I'm a dude. I have to pull up his name, his actual name.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember his actual name. I am Sonny Moore.
Okay, we are live on Facebook, right? Why don't I see it?
Oh, I'm a little too close, Jesus.
That's normally pretty well true.
I'm Sonny Moore.
Is it working now? Hello? What the...
Was it on Facebook?
I don't know.
No, it's working on Facebook.
It is? I can't find it. Because I missed the little link to send it to myself, and now it's gone.
That sucks.
I'll find it in a second. Anyway, please remember, everyone, you can help support this show by going to patreon.com/dailyinternet, picking up some of our merchandise in the link below, as well as sending us what you want us to talk about or feedback, or Nathan says, yo. What?
No, it's not my... I'm not Nathan.
No, for for some reason.
Like, I'm Sonny Moore.
You messaged me, yo, like... 10 minutes ago, and just now, like, your face went blue with the words yo across it because Skype decided I needed to know that you said yo.
That's what's up.
Yeah, right? That's what's up. Anyway, you can send us things that you'd like us to talk about, or, topics, whatever. If you have any questions, go send them to us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or Reddit. All of those are at iReaditCast. All right. So, yeah, what was your name again?
Sonny Moore.
Sonny Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to... Everything's ruined, Nathan.
Yeah, I did that.
I will say that it is not working on YouTube right now. I went to turn on YouTube Live, and it told me that my validation token was invalid, and we are already running late. So I will just upload the video to YouTube later.
That's fine.
Anyway, how was your week?
It was pretty fucking shitty. Like, a lot of almost every day we had an immense amount of people. There's one day where a guy came in at 7:35 and filed 10 petitions, and I didn't know. I could have said no, so I took them all in, and the judge was there until like 11:30, seeing just that one guy.
Ew.
So it was like, it was all pretty bad. Entirety of it. None of it was good. But the weekend was pretty good. We started playing D&D, and the D&D games have been real top-notch.
That's good. That's good. And how have you been, sir?
I'm really tired. I keep consistently getting about 4 hours of sleep recently.
Is that because you don't go to bed until like 4, or...
And, you're making me get up at like 9.
That is 1 day out of 7, sir.
That is 2, because I have to wake up at like 9 on Saturdays as well.
Why?
I have a D&D game at 9.
Oh. Okay, well, that one's not my fault.
No, that one definitely is your fault.
How is that one my fault?
Because I have a D&D game on Saturday.
It's not my D&D game.
That doesn't make it any less your fault.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
100%.
All right, if you say so. Anyway, yeah, cool. I really wish this would open the way that I want it to open. Ha! There it goes. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything just doesn't work the same as always. I knew when I tried to friggin' run Audition and it was like it won't open, so I had to restart my computer, that everything was just going to be an awkward day today when it came to trying to do this show. But it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's on fire, but It's one of those this is fine kind of
Yeah,
fires.
yeah, this is fine. All right. Anyway, do you want to talk about some news, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10,
Antarctica is losing ice 6 times faster today than in 1980s.
This is submitted by Now What Happened Was to Our World News.
So now what happened is that we weren't aware of how much we suck as human beings, and we just proceeded to slowly ruin the Earth. Actually, in the grand scheme of things, quite rapidly ruined the Earth.
I was gonna say it's not slowly. Like we really fucked it real quickly.
Yeah,
we came in hot. We dropped our payload, and then
I mean, look at the damage we've done.
We hadn't even stopped. We're still dropping our load. Since the 80s.
Look at the damage we've done in 100 years. We're awesome.
Yeah. In not a good way.
You can't say anything that we aren't efficient.
That's fair. No, that's fair. We are very good at destruction.
Wanton destruction. Death and destruction to all. So there's not a lot to say beyond the headline besides Antarctica is melting. # save the penguins.
I mean, it's one of the only places that doesn't have bears, guys. So
it's literally named for the fact that it doesn't have bears.
You should probably save Antarctica because we're gonna need that when our bear overlords overbear us.
I mean, if the ice caps melt and Antarctica melts, yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Can you imagine all the bears fleeing to the south?
I mean, there's not many polar bears left, so there wouldn't be that many fleeing.
You see a lot of pictures recently of like polar bears all shriveled up and dying because they can't eat properly and everything like that.
Or just straight up dead.
Yeah, it's too warm.
Yeah,
can't handle it. I mean, I understand the feeling. I run off of cold a lot more than warm. Which used to not be the case. I used to very much enjoy my apartment being at like 95 plus every fucking day.
Ew.
Yeah.
95 is way too much.
Yeah, definitely. Now I feel that way. Yeah. But I used to really enjoy getting like real sticky sweaty.
Gross, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I
like the stickiness, whatever.
9,
Taco trucks feeding striking teachers. It's LA. What else are you going to bring?
This was submitted by Emmy Tremus, 27 to Our Uplifting News. All right, y'all dudes need to stop with these fucking names. All right, I need something easier to say.
He needs something that makes sense. Damn it.
Exactly.
Something that he can read. Because well, I keep on making him.
I can't read. What are you talking about?
So anyway, California is the 5th largest economy in the world. The state itself is the 5th largest economy in the world. They are number 1 in prisoner spending because we're American. We love to fucking throw people in jail. However, they are 43rd in the nation on how much they spend per student they have. And that includes everything from how well taken care of their schools are, what kind of supplies they provide, if any, what food they provide, how good the facilities are, and of course, how much they pay their teachers, which is not very much. And when you are living in a place where it is the 5th largest economy in the world, that makes a lot of things really expensive. I'm sure you have heard, and we have talked about a few times, how ridiculously expensive the cost of living is in California, mostly for a place to sleep. And so with that in mind, the teachers in Los Angeles have begun going on strike because they're like, we deserve to be paid more money, and I know you have it, so don't fuck with us.
Yeah, I feel like this should also indicate that we really need to change our educational system. And by that, I mean, let's get rid of first Betsy DeVoe, because Betsy DeVoe is absolutely awful. And then from there, really reform by taking a lot of, not even a lot, you can take like 1% of military spending and put it into education and be exponentially better off.
Yeah.
But oh no, we can't shave anything out of that. The defense spending and blah 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 blah.
Oh, you mean even though it's the highest that we've ever had in history?
Yeah, and that our fucking military is actually fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we rock. We're so great. We're the best. But thankfully, at least for these teachers, they don't have to strike on an empty stomach. A bunch of taco trucks have arrived to provide them food.
God, that's depressing. That at this moment there's so many people who are just out of jobs that other places have to give away food in order for people to survive.
Yeah, I saw that former President George W. Bush is actually personally delivering pizzas
Yeah.
to federal workers who have had to go without pay.
There is a bunch of like air traffic control people that got a bunch of pizzas from the Canadian air traffic controllers, and they said it was all because of our place here in Anchorage. So we got that.
Fun.
I also am very, very much just opposed to this shutdown. It is absolutely ridiculous that
Keeping it shut down for years, Nathan, years.
for something that won't work the way you think it'll work, it'll stop. Sure, it'll stop, drug trafficking by a decent bit, as well as sex trafficking, but your party has not risen to bring those 2 points up at all. So it goes to show that you don't actually care about that, and you're just scared of brown people.
Give me the wall or give me death.
No, absolutely not. Let's do the death thing. Then.
Death works. I like that choice. Screw you. Get the fuck away from us.
Cake or death? I'll take cake.
8,
All right.
Theresa May's Brexit deal defeated 202 to 432.
This was submitted by two. I can't even. Tubero sum solanum.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good job, sir.
Fucking Latin.
Anywho, so Theresa May and her government had a suggestion of a new Brexit deal to propose. Now, that said, I can tell you that even if this would have been approved, the EU has already said, shove it. The EU is not interested in doing any type of negotiation or deals of any type with the United Kingdom when it comes to Brexit. They've basically said, if you want to leave, you can leave. We're not going to make it easy on you to leave because screw you. So that said, the deal she had proposed was shot down by a massive, massive majority, 230 votes of majority against her. Immediately afterwards, the UK Parliament held a no confidence vote, and that they basically saying, does Parliament have confidence in the current leadership of the United Kingdom's government? That did not succeed, so they do have confidence in the government. But what this does mean, though, is that there are two options now when it comes to Brexit. Either a second referendum, which means basically just means they re-vote on if they want to stay or leave, or they have a no-deal Brexit, which means they literally just burn the bridge.
There was also a vote of no confidence that went through for Theresa May.
Yeah, but it didn't succeed.
Yeah. I have British friends who are like, what the fuck, you assholes? I hate all of you. And I'm like, damn. I'm not British, so this does not affect me, but I'm sorry, dude. I understand having a shitty government.
I mean, a lot of the situation that Britain is in right now is very similar to our situation. It's not even easy to say which one is better or worse than the other because of how detrimental everything is being.
At least Theresa May can talk.
Yeah, but is that better?
Not technically. But
Okay.
It at least doesn't cause the rest of the world to laugh as hard at you.
Which, by the way, a no-deal Brexit, which, like I said, is literally just cutting the cords, burning the bridge, and calling it a day, is probably the worst thing for Britain.
Oh, absolutely.
They get
It would
nothing
destroy
out
their
of it.
economy.
Their entire economy just gets punched in the groin repeatedly by that.
Yo, I feel like it would be much smarter to go back on Brexit than to have a no-deal Brexit.
I mean, a lot of the damage is already done. Tons of banks have already moved their headquarters and the entirety of their actual physical holdings out of UK and into EU nations.
Yep.
Lots of companies have done the same thing. If they had a headquarters that was in the UK, they have moved it into an EU nation because everyone believes this is a bad idea. I mean, the Great Britain pound has already just gotten slammed in terms of its trade value.
Yeah, and it's just going to continue to be to be slammed because shit. If this is any indication of how it's going to continue to be, there's going to be the no deal.
Yeah, and no deal basically just oh god, it sends Britain back hundreds of years. Maybe not hundreds, but certainly a few decades in terms of like the progress that they had achieved as a country and as an economy.
Yeah, it's just not good. Like it really is not good.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I thought they were going to finish it up this year, not next year.
Here's the thing, though, is that like it amazes me how unwilling people are to change, to compromise, to even look at the possibility of something different. Because in these situations, we just see people just doubling and tripling down on bad ideas because otherwise they would have to admit something, and that's apparently not within their wheelhouse of possibilities.
You just have people with incredibly hard heads that just don't give up, and sometimes that's all right.
Sometimes the wall
sometimes
cracks.
that's fine. Sometimes that's what we need. This is not one of those scenarios.
You know what else we don't need? You know what else we don't need?
A lot of
7,
This.
oh.
T-Mobile announced a merger that needs Trump's administration's approval. The next day, 9 executives had reservations at Trump's hotel.
This is submitted by Progress 18 to Our Politics.
T-Mobile is wanting to find approval for a $26 billion merger with Sprint,
It's fucking ridiculous.
which would more than double T-Mobile's value, and it would give it a absolutely egregiously massive chunk of the cell phone market.
Almost a monopoly.
Not quite, because you still have Verizon and AT&T.
It's pretty big though.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big, but Verizon and
big.
AT&T are really big too. So
Sure.
realistically, you would it would basically mean that you have these like small little like local carriers that barely exist, things that like only old people use, like Cricket Wireless, and then you'd have the 3 bigs, which would end up being T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T.
Well, if one of those just gets bigger because they absorbed a little one, you can tell who's going to be in the lead from then on.
Pretty much. But because of the size of the merger, they need approval of the government because of how massive that would make their company. And the very day after they announced that they wanted to have this mega deal take place, a ton of executives just began making reservations at Trump's international hotels for multiple days, over and over again. They've kept making more and more reservations at Trump hotels all the time. And when asked
Wait,
about...
what's this thing called, the emolument clause?
I don't know.
The emolument clause, I'm fairly certain it was a part of the Constitution saying that the president, when he becomes president, has to give up his like, oh god, I'm bad with words because I'm tired. He has to give up his properties. No, his
holdings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did.
His peanut farm. No, he didn't.
He did. He
No, he
did.
didn't.
Yeah, he did. He gave it all to people. Like, he transferred it all to people like his son and his daughter and his wife and shit.
Yeah, no, he fucking didn't.
It's not technically his anymore.
No, it's his.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I know what you're talking about. But the thing is even if he had just completely divested away all of his stuff, you know that them booking $300 plus a night reservations at his hotels across the goddamn nation would just be them stroking his tiny little dong.
And I mean, shit, you know that it's that small.
Like, they've already just, like, other people have directly said, you're just trying to curry favor with the president. They're like, nuh-uh, we genuinely like those hotels. They make us feel welcome and comfortable. And it's like, sure they do. I bet they do.
Dude, Trump hotels are not that great.
I don't even care. Like, the thing is, it's like, you're trying to, like, just be blatant about it. Like... The thing is in today's age of technology, which a lot of these fuckers don't realize anymore, when it was 1950 and television was barely even a thing yet, and the radio was the way that most people got their news, quote, quickly, otherwise you had to read about it in a newspaper, you could get away with so much shit. Today, like, because, like, if this merger happened 70 years ago, in 1950, they would have been able to say they're going to do the merger, be able to buy all these reservations, get the approval of the administration, and do the merger before it truly hit world news.
And then everyone would find out after it happened.
Everyone would find out afterwards. Whereas now, we find out within an hour. Like, within an hour, it has been reported on a news site, and then 15 to 150 other news organizations saw that report, did their own short investigation, rewrote it, and posted on theirs, and it just gets blasted out like a goddamn megaphone. So, but they're still believing that they're able to do things like they did in 1950. And yes, I understand T-Mobile was not a company in 1950, but these old fuckers went to business school 40 years ago, taught by people that did the business in 1950, okay? So they're still trying to commit these same processes.
It just doesn't work.
Funny thing is it does. We just know about it. Like,
That's
it
the worst,
still
actually.
works. We just get to watch it happen and go,
That needs to be fixed.
I don't like that. And they go, don't care, fucking ant. Sit down, shut up, and move my products onto shelves.
Like, whoa, you can't just talk to my aunt that way.
We can.
I'll kill you.
No, this isn't the 1800s and earlier anymore. We don't just, we don't do that.
What are you talking about? That's what we really need is a bunch of poor people to rise up and eat the rich.
I mean, it might put some things into perspective for some people.
And some food in people's bellies.
Yeah, because, I mean, lots of people are going hungry right now.
Yeah, this will definitely help.
But, so, yeah, they're, the thing is like, I always want to hear what kind of bullshit argument that the companies have for why they should do this, like how it's good for anybody besides them.
Oh yeah, it's totally good for us, or for you guys. See, what happens is we merge with these other people and we take on their contracts, right? And then from there, it's very simple. We change your plan after you've been introduced to these new plans, because your grandfathered plan is definitely better than the plan that we had now. But your grandfathered plan will soon expire, and legally we can't tell you that we're going to just cut your plan out altogether. So, because we have a contract, so we're going to convince you that that's going to happen when it's actually not. But we kind of fool you.
Who knows?
I've been tricked out of grandfathered plans so often, actually. I'm very upset about it.
Yeah, they want your money.
Mm-hmm.
Assholes.
I had I had infinite download on the internet at one point from GCI, and I switched off of it because I'm a fucking idiot.
You know what? I have unlimited download again, but I guarantee you I'm paying like $100, if not more, than you were originally.
That's fair.
Because that's the plan there. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Come on.
6.
Trump signs law ensuring shutdown pay for government workers.
This is submitted by a Demaba to our news.
Adam Ebba. I don't fucking know.
These motherfuckers with their palindrome names, but not quite palindrome. It's just mirrored assholes.
Anywho, so there's not a whole lot to say beyond that. Beyond Trump did sign a law that said that everyone will get paid the money they were supposed to be paid after the shutdown is over. That's the entirety of that.
I mean, that's good that they get what they're deserving, but like
that doesn't help the people that haven't gotten a paycheck in 6 weeks.
Yeah, they still have to wait. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like they still have rent to pay and need food to eat.
Yeah, what are you guys doing, you assholes?
So, yeah, it's dumb.
Goddamn ridiculous. Everyone's just like fucking ridiculous.
Pretty much. All right. Yeah.
5.
Scientists have managed to grow perfect human blood vessels as organoids in a petri dish for the first time.
Ooh, this is submitted by Mavia to Our Science. This is fucking awesome.
This is really awesome. Now, beep, 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 beep. It's stem cells. Oh, God, those scary things.
We can't do anything about this anymore. We got to give up because that's babies. That's just babies that you're using up.
It's not. Anywho.
You guys, this is what's happening, right? This is 100% what's happening. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to me. These people, these scientists are going to these Planned Parenthoods to gather up all of these dead babies that these people have murdered in these Planned Parenthoods, and they're taking this like goop that is these baby fetuses that they've jumbled around into a giant blender, and then from there they pour it into a blood fucking vessel mold and freeze it in the freezer for like 2 hours, and boom, you get yourself a working blood vessel system.
Yeah, but just gotta scrape those dead babies off the floor.
Yeah, of the Planned Parenthood.
That's the only way.
Yep.
The thing that bothers me, like, while your statement is, absolutely satirical, there are people that genuinely
actually believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, they genuinely believe that's what's happening.
That's fucking ridiculous. People are really stupid. Like, it's astounding how stupid people are.
It is. I agree. But anyway, so using stem cell research, they've been able to grow perfect human blood vessels in a petri dish, and then have also managed to move said blood vessels into mice, which then continue to adapt into true human blood vessels. Now, why is this important?
All right, I want you to think about that for a second. They took a mouse, removed all of its blood vessels, and put in these new blood vessels. It's fucking wild. Can you imagine the surgery you would have to go to get blood vessels replaced?
I mean, they did it.
Right, but like, can you imagine being the doctor having to sit there and meticulously put in blood vessels?
I mean, I can, but I wouldn't want to do it.
Oh, right, that would be shitty as fuck, and I'd feel bad for that dude, but that's fucking crazy. Like, at that point, you deserve $30,000 fucking dollars just for a day's worth of work.
Yeah. So, in any case, what this is important for is diabetes. So, we're able to treat diabetes. We're still not able to cure diabetes. We know what can cause it, but we're not able. There's not like a vaccine or anything for it. For a long time, we were trying to figure out solutions on how to make the pancreas work properly or work again after diabetes had said "fuck you, no," and we're not getting very far on that. So they've transitioned to what can we do to prevent this the parts of diabetes that kills people? Because amazingly, did you know that over 420 million people in the world have diabetes?
Yes.
That's a fuckload.
I ended up learning quite a bit about diabetes because it runs in my family.
That's like 8%.
Yeah, and I'm more than likely going to get it eventually.
Like, that's a lot. Anyway, so the main...
Just insulin makers don't work,
Yeah, right? But if they worked perfectly, then we'd live forever or something like that.
Is it?
If we had a 100% perfectly functioning pancreas where it could perfectly provide, like, essentially pure forms of the hormones that it makes, because the pancreas makes more than just insulin, we would have drastically longer lifespans with just a perfectly functioning pancreas.
All right. That's cool. I like it.
Anyway, so one of the things that happens with diabetes is that it ends up affecting blood vessels themselves. And if I can find a little bit in here, I'll tell you what it does to them. But I read this last night, and my brain has already dropped out completely what specifically it does to them. So give me just a moment while I keep on rambling and trying to find the... There it is. All right. So one of the things that diabetes can cause is that blood vessels will show an abnormal thickening of their membrane. So it kind of constricts them, which will result in a cutoff of oxygen and nutrients to cells and tissues that'll be strongly impaired, which continues to cause more and more health problems. So while we are able to keep like one of the, like, you know, you hear people talking about keeping their sugars in check, diabetes can lead to other health problems, mostly because it'll cause a buildup inside of blood vessels, which will cause you that's bad. That's real bad. That can lead to, you know,
That's bad. That's bad. That's very, very bad.
Yeah, it can lead to blood clots. It can lead to strokes.
When a lady's with a beast, it makes me awfully mad. He's mad. He's very, very mad.
I know this. What is this
So
from?
take my blade and run it through your heart. Keep your eyes on me, boys, because I'm about to start.
What is that from?
Shrek.
Okay, thank you. Anywho.
That's the bit with Robin Hood.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember. Anyway, so basically what this means is that if you are suffering from diabetes and you are getting to the point where this is happening to your blood vessels, we can grow you new ones and give you new ones now.
That's cool, though. That's fucking sick.
And this is they've grown both arteries and capillaries out of these so far. So it is very promising to be able to keep people alive.
That's wild, though. Like, entire systems.
Science!
That's wild. I don't understand.
Dude, every time that, like, medical science does something crazy, I'm just like, dude, that's fucking cool. And they're like, how's it work? I don't know, but fucking keep us alive. I'm really not interested.
That's like half of science, though. They're just like, hey, we figured out that if we do this and this, that this happens. And they're like, cool, so why? And they're just like,
because it works. Don't question it. It works.
Figuring that out, but you know, it works, so that's cool.
Like, I'm really not interested in growing old and dying at all, like, whatsoever. And so, like, every time there's any type of breakthrough in medical science, I'm like, yes.
I can't do it. I don't want to live forever. I don't even want to live on this planet anymore.
Sorry, sir.
That's all right. Have I told you my dream of dying by alien?
No.
It's like one of my, like, I grew up watching and reading a lot of
okay, hang on.
science
I'm going to
fiction.
pause you for a second. I have my global speakers on, so I'm going to hear you tell this story while I get more coffee, okay?
All right. So I had this, I watched and read a lot of science fiction growing up. So one of my dreams is to be, and it's probably because I'm white, I want to be a colonist for space missions to like Mars and stuff like that. And I want to be some of the first people on these new planets colonizing it for humans. And I want to meet aliens and be one of the first people to die by the hands of aliens. And I think that would be fun.
I'm almost back.
Yeah, almost there?
Almost there.
Okay.
Out as I'm kicking stuff. This cup of coffee just wasn't gonna last the rest of the show, and that can't have that.
No, of course not. That would be ridiculous.
So when you say you want to be the person that colonizes the first new planets, are you wanting to be like almost like a director, like where you go there and you help everyone else get started and then you go do it at another planet?
No.
Well, because otherwise you would be stuck at one planet for a very long time while you like get proper farms built.
Yeah, but you know, getting these proper farms built is not going to be, you know, they're not going to be built in you know 5 years or so. I'm trying to get entire civilizations built. It's going to take like 40 plus years, and I'll probably die by alien by then.
So what you're really saying is you want to help colonize one planet.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Well, speaking of the concerns of our own planet.
3.
Pentagon confirms climate change is a national security threat, contradicting Trump.
Nice. Anything that says contradicting Trump, I'm already a fan of. This is submitted by Hasibul Hassan Pro to our politics.
Considering it's by his own Pentagon.
Yeah, right.
So a year ago, President Trump nixed climate change from his administration's list of national security threats. The Pentagon just released a report that says climate change is a national security threat, mostly because there are dozens and dozens of United States military bases that are currently, right now, being threatened by rising sea levels, drought, and wildfires. Because of the way that climate change works, which creates erratic weather, rising sea levels, just things that aren't standard, where we've put a lot of military bases will no longer be good places to have military bases. Some of which we will lose completely if climate change keeps going on the way that it is. And I mean, even one specific example is look at the level of, like, the number of and the egregious strength of hurricanes that we've had in the last few years.
Oh God, they're fucking wild. Every year it seems like fucking someplace in the equator is just absolutely destroyed. Haiti. Well, actually, Haiti was an earthquake, but.
So Camp Lejeune in North Carolina got hit by Hurricane Florence, and they suffered $3.6 billion in damage.
That's ridiculous. Puerto Rico is still fucking destroyed. So, yeah, no, this is fucking wild.
And for other comparisons, if things stay on the track that they are, the Air Force has a $1 billion radar installation that is installed on Marshall Islands, and if the current levels proceed, it will be underwater in 20 years.
Yo, that's all right. Hold on. Let's continue. Let's continue the way we are and have this continuing. It is now second Atlantis.
Perfect. So we just need to rapidly evolve thanks to a Coke plant, a Coca-Cola facility.
Oh, see, I thought you meant Coke plants. And I was like, hell yeah, we're going to do a bunch of cocaine.
No,
rapidly evolve.
Futurama.
I mean, I guess I like the idea of rapidly evolving because of cocaine more than Coca-Cola.
That just makes me think of that meme that I keep seeing of, like, have you ever tried a 9 Loco yet, where they're pouring a 5-hour energy drink into a 4 Loco?
Into a 4 Loco.
And then
that's what 4 Locos used to be, and that was literally killing people. So you guys need to slow your fucking roll.
Well, and the comment that's right after it is like, oh my God, would you just grow up and do Coke like the rest of us?
Dude, for real, just all you got to do.
Like, Jesus, it's probably cheaper.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Wait, hold on. No, a cocaine addiction is not cheaper than 4 Loco and 5-hour energy.
I think it depends on the frequency.
I don't know. When you go to buy your 4 Loco, if you're smooth enough, you don't even have to pay for the 5-hour energy.
So 4 Locos are about $3 a can, and 5-hour energies are about $2.50 a bottle. So you're looking at $5.50 each.
All right, street price of cocaine.
We're all on a list now.
How much does cocaine cost?
How does the price
vary? Location and quality. So, a kilo in Maryland is 36,000. Okay, so we're gonna go by raw internet price because, like, street in Virginia, you can get it for 16,000, which leads me to believe that Virginia is one of those cool places, and I should probably move there eventually. Internet price though is $30,000. So, if we go by base $30,000 for a kilo of cocaine, how much cocaine is a kilo of cocaine? A lot of fucking cocaine.
Yeah, that's a big ass fucking bag of it. Realistically, you're probably looking for an 8-ball, and balls are farther down here, which
right,
it looks like anywhere between, like, Maryland, it's $150.
It depends on the place in Maryland. See, there's like street cocaine in Maryland goes from 150 to
200,
240, 250 to 250, depending.
So we'll just say somewhere in the realm of $250 just to run an average. Now,
Sure.
I truly have no idea how much an 8-ball of cocaine is, unless
that'll get you a good afternoon, you know.
Well, it like I said, I'm thinking of it depends on how you do your substances. For instance, if you're doing a 9 Loco every day compared to just like doing a key bump every day, I don't know, like, how long would a key bump last you?
How long does a ball of cocaine last?
As the one dude that is still employed by the FBI in Alaska during the shutdown, trying to monitor people's computers,
No,
like,
see, this is good. This is good. I can do this because the government shut down.
yeah, right.
and
No,
it's not
nobody's watching
monitored.
right now.
Yeah, this is fun. I bought my first 8-ball exactly 1 week ago, and this is what I have left. How long does it usually take you guys? Jesus Christ, an 8-ball lasts me about 2 hours. Okay, cool. This guy says 3 to 4 days. 4 days. 3 to 4 days. 24 hours. Okay, so from
We'll say a
few-
week on the high end.
no, I'd say a few hours to 4 days. Everyone else is saying about 3 to 4 days.
I'm gonna say a week if you're trying to be.
Very How do you get conservative with cocaine?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about cocaine.
Yo, I will tell you, it is addictive as shit. So I feel like 3 to 4 days is very reasonable because, you know, you're just like, all right, maybe I shouldn't.
All right,
that,
so coke
you know?
still costs more.
All right, there you go.
Lee in the chat room says, if someone knocks on your door, Nathan, don't answer. It's the APD.
Yo, I owe APD some money. One of the guys in APD. I bought a couple jackets off of him.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Why? Anyway.
2,
McConnell blocks House bill to reopen government for second time.
Would you look at that? This motherfucker. This was submitted by Emma Tremis 27 Our Politics. This motherfucker.
So, the House, with a Republican-backed bill, sent a budget plan to the Senate. McConnell said, no, I'm not even going to put it to a vote in the Senate.
What? But it's backed, you fucker.
A Republican-backed bill, again, was sent to the Senate. McConnell said, no, I'm not even going to put it to a vote in the Senate. His reasoning why, he is saying that he will not allow a bill to approach the Senate because he will not allow the Senate to participate in something that doesn't lead to an outcome. Because
Coward.
neither of these bills included funding for Trump's wall, he knows that Trump will say no to the budget. Because that's all Trump wants is the wall. He doesn't give a fuck about anything else as long as the budget says wall in it.
He's a fucking coward.
And so Mitch McConnell is
Can't
like,
step up to
yes,
daddy.
like he probably knows that the Senate would be like, yeah, sure, fucking pass this. Everyone is yelling at us right now. Pass the fucking spending. And they know that the Trump will just kick it back. However,
Trump's a fucking coward.
fucking Congress can overrule Trump saying no.
Right. So McConnell's literally a fucking coward who can't stand up to daddy and say no.
No, he's too busy just slobbing on Trump's knob.
It's fucking ridiculous. Mitch McConnell is the goddamn worst, and we should stop equating him to fucking turtles because it makes turtles look bad.
So speaking of equating him to turtles, did you see the recent Family Guy clip?
No.
Family
I don't watch
Guy's
Family Guy. What do you fucking...
so
wait, hold on. I saw one where Trump and Peter had a fist fight.
yep, that one.
Okay.
And at one point, Peter throws a chair while they're in Congress, and it flies at Mitch McConnell, and he droops his head inside his
It's
body
a
like a goddamn turtle.
There's also a part where Trump takes a painting of Obama off the wall and starts beating Peter with it, and Peter like beats Trump off of the painting and then puts the painting back up, and he's like, shh, it's okay, and he kisses Obama on the mouth. I love it.
So, yeah. I don't fucking fuck you guys. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell is literally the fucking worst and should not be voted into office anymore. I honestly can't believe how he was voted into office in the first place, especially after shooting down the fucking bill.
It's because he's from
that
fucking
would've-
Kentucky.
That would have, yeah, fucking people in Kentucky. He shot down a bill once that would have given 9/11 first responders much more funding when it came to their health care, because they were getting cancer like fucking crazy, and now like all but one of them are dead. So, I guess it doesn't really matter as much anymore. But they could have definitely been living longer if it weren't for McConnell shutting down that bill.
Well, and the other part is, it's like the Senate Republicans have 100% the power to just take a
To
vote.
vote him out. They could just be like, yo, we don't want you anymore, fucking McConnell. But no, everyone wants a fucking scapegoat.
Yeah, that's all it is right now. They just want to, because it's not about doing what's best for your constituents. It's not about what's best for the country. It's about keeping your job. That's it. Nothing else. That's all politicians mostly care about, is what can I do to make sure that I get to keep my nice cushy job in Congress.
It's fucking ridiculous. Because, like, you are actively ruining parts of the goddamn government because you guys are gigantic children. I was on Reddit and I found the best way to end the shutdown, though.
What's that?
TSA go on strike.
I mean, they've already talked about it.
It would fucking end that goddamn shutdown so fucking quick.
If the airports just completely shut down?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's thousands of Americans out of the country that can no longer come into the country because your government shut down.
Don't worry, we'll keep it shut down for years. There's no issue there.
Fucking ridiculous.
1.
Anti-vax movement listed by World Health Organization as one of the top 10 health threats in 2019.
Damn, this dude's really fucking getting it. This is submitted by Emetremus, 27. I almost said 37. To our World News.
Vaccinate your fucking kids!
Because they're fucking dying, you stupid fucks.
We're having polio resurface, which was gone
Measles.
70 years ago. Measles outbreak in fucking New York. Stop it. Get vaccinations.
It's not just for your kids, all right? Because if you don't vaccinate your fucking kids and bring them into a school, you directly run the risk of these diseases mutating and evolving to be able to get into these fucking kids.
Seriously. Oh, vaccines cause autism. One, we've
they
proven
don't.
over and over again that they don't. But let's say, just for a small little shred of belief that there's this microcosm of a chance that they cause autism, would you rather your kid have autism, which really isn't even that big of a deal, because most people with autism are able to function normally unless they're really, really far off on the spectrum, and even then, a lot of them are still able to manage relatively normal lives.
As long as they're not under pressure, like, they're fine.
Or would you rather them be dead?
Well, what they're telling me is they would rather their children be dead. So we should take their children away from them. I had so many stupid relatives posting about how vaccines are bad for you and everything, and I'm like, no, that defeats the purpose of the vaccine. The vaccine is directly there to help you. It is there so that you don't get these things. Have you ever gotten sick after getting a vaccine? Ha 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 ha. Yes, that's the point. It's to build your immune system up so that you don't get sick from these things.
Ugh.
Ugh. I don't understand people. People are fucking stupid. I actively hate a lot of these stupid ass movements that were so fringe that are now picking up traction because people can spread their fucking stupid ass shit on the internet.
Do we have an island that we can ship people to yet? Can we create
not
another
yet.
Australia?
We can, yeah. It wouldn't be like Australia though, because Australia is for criminals. This would be like a leprosy island.
Yeah, can we get one of those?
Yeah, we can name it America 2. You're free to do literally whatever the fuck you want, including murder each other. We'll just throw you over there.
Good luck. Have fun.
Return to America.
Jesus.
Dragon's Maze.
Ugh. So dumb.
Yeah, I honestly don't understand how this movement.
Look at me.
Uh,
So Nathan,
so-
what'd you care about in the last week?
I cared about a bunch of punk kids trying to act cool in front of a bunch of sick ass Native American guys.
Yep.
So you want to know something interesting?
Go for it.
So my name today was Sonny Moore. Do you know who Sonny Moore is?
I do not.
It is Skrillex.
Okay.
So I found out, and it's because I thought I was a lot more racist than I am.
Okay.
When I saw the video, I saw the Native American guy, and I was like, "Oh my God, am I racist? Do they all look like the guy from the fucking music video, Make It Bundem by Skrillex
Same.
and,
Is it the same
Marley
dude?
Jr.? Yeah, it is the same guy.
Okay.
So he's in there playing his music just like he is in that video, which was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's what's up. But I was like, damn, I thought I was hella racist at first. So I'm glad that I'm not as racist as I thought I was.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, and then also just by searching Skrillex, I didn't realize it, but Skrillex is doing the opening theme to Kingdom Hearts 3 with Utada Hikaru.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be fun. I guess Skrillex hasn't really been a big major thing since what, 2013, 2014?
I couldn't tell you.
He's still big for dubstep, but like dubstep's not nearly as big as what it was. Dubstep has been overtaken by trap music for the EDM like style of music.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's what I cared about.
Fun. The thing I cared about in the last week is that Greenscreen is difficult.
Yes, it is.
Like, so, because I'm working on launching like some YouTube and Twitch streaming stuff, and I've got most of that figured out, but I have one other project that I'm working on, which is part of like the intro video for the YouTube stuff. And the green screen setup that I have works well if I'm not the entirety of the screen. Like if I'm just the standard like setup of where you're small and in the corner where people can still see you, but you're not the focus.
Right.
That works really well. But when you are full screened, you can actually see like this like fuzzy blinky shit over the shoulders and stuff.
Yep.
Which it when you're small, you can't see it at all.
See, I had TV and radio production in high school, and we had to use teleprompters and stuff for a newsroom. And people in the back had to use old green screen equipment because they couldn't afford the newer green screen equipment. And I will tell you what, it was the fucking worst. It looked like we were, even though we had like a backdrop and everything, it looked like we were some kind of alien angels.
Yeah, I finally found a solution. Basically, using my setup here, I can't do it. I can't use my setup here on the computer. I have to move the green screen to a different part of my house, set up a fuckload of lights, and then use my phone's 4K camera to get high enough fidelity and good enough lighting, and then use video editing software to chroma the green out.
Oh, fun. Chroma's fun.
Which it actually works really well and is really simple. I need to fix my lighting a bit because my shadow, like I still have too much of a shadow behind me.
Whoa, that's sick. Like, does he have his like skates and shit?
No.
Does he have a gun with him too?
No.
Is he an original character? Do not steal?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was it's been an interesting process trying to manage to get that to function properly.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be a giant pain in the ass.
It is. Luckily, I won't have to do it a whole bunch, like because the vast majority of it will be the setup here, but it's definitely annoying. Like,
oh, absolutely. I can only imagine. I have to do that eventually too, but I don't know. I feel like I want to work more on my voice acting than YouTube at the moment.
All of it, buddy. Do all of it.
I guess it goes kind of hand in hand. I can do video posts of me, you know. What I really want to do is I want to take Junji Ito comics, have someone slightly animate them so that they're like slight movement, or it looks like it's pseudo 3D, so that the people are in front of the like scenery. And I want to do creepy like music over it while I voice act the speech bubbles for the Junji Ito comics.
So
problem is that I can't animate.
Never a better time to learn.
I guess. I don't know. That's a lot of work that I have to do, and I'm already, you know, writing 4 D&D campaigns a week.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. Well,
But I would like to do that because I have this appreciation of Junji Ito, and I feel like the Junji Ito collection is hot garbage and has not accurately presented the terror that is his artwork.
well, I wish you luck, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. I need to work on my lighting some more, and then I should be ready to actually get started.
You fucking lighter.
I know, right? I like how right at the end of the show we had just like 3 people join.
Yeah. It makes me believe that we should probably push this out to 10 so I can get an hour's extra sleep. I mean, for them to get an hour's extra sleep.
No, I don't agree. All right.
It's for our constituents.
Yeah, sure. Right. Uh-huh.
Not for me.
That's what they say when it's really for them. All right.
Oh, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, all right. So we're going to get out of here, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you would consider supporting the show, patreon.com/dailyinternet. Pick up some merchandise in the link below, or send us stuff that you would like to talk about, whether it's a news story, a topic, an opinion, a theory, anything like that. Send it to us where
Not
you can
just
also...
a theory, a game theory.
Ow. Did you see the shit that Matt Pat got himself
in trouble for over like this last week? It was for labeling a game as if it was the next Undertale, and people were confused because they were like, Undertale like 2?
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's actually Deltarune, but whatever.
Well, he had tagged it as both Undertale and Deltarune and gave like no credit to the actual dude who made the game, and it wasn't associated with Toby Fox at all.
He did give credit to him, right? He gave it to him not in the comment section, not in the little description box. He said it during a stream, and he got the game company's name wrong as well when he was giving him credit.
You're not doing him any favors right now.
So he was like, yo, you should, or so the guy who made it was like, yo, you should put a link to my game in your fucking or not in your description, because like, goddamn dude, like, what are you doing? You even said the name of my game company wrong. And so he's like, well, we actually don't put the links to those kinds of things in the comment section for other reasons, but he sounded very pretentious for it.
Oh yeah, he was super smoking his own butthole.
And Toby was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You should do that for all of the games. And immediately he was like, oh my god, Sensei Toby is like chastising me. I have to back down.
Yeah. Matt Pat is one of those people that got a lot of success and it all just went straight to his fucking brain.
Head.
Like his,
I mean, like, understandable, because like he had a successful thing, but he went from having a successful thing where it was aimed at like young 20-something-year-olds and older teens to younger teens and children with all these fucking Five Nights at Freddy's videos. Like, I don't want to watch 12 videos about the story of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Sniffing
I
for
barely
the money,
wanted
man.
to play the game in the first place because it ran off of cheap fucking jump scares.
Sniffing for the money.
So,
all right. Anyway, if you do want to send us something to talk about, whether it's just a question you have, a theory, news story, etc., send it to us at the same places where you can follow and share our show, which is on social media: Facebook, Twitter,
send
Instagram.
us conspiracies too. I really like that idea.
Tear those apart. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit. All of those are at iReaditCast. Thank you for listening, everybody. If you
did you see the Trump is a time traveler conspiracy theory?
Oh, please no. Not now.
It's because Baron Trump was the center point of a book from the 1980s about a man named Don, and then there's a sequel to that book where there's a guy who ran for president and he was unanimously disliked by everyone, but still managed to become president.
We're in the darkest timeline. Anyway,
dude, I don't want to be alive in this timeline anymore.
This is your 530th dose of the internet. We do go live on Sundays at 9 a.m. now, while we accommodate for Nathan's new schedule. But that is it, everybody. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm at Schwan Michael. Nathan is at Bimmenstein. I'm going to say it again because I don't have another way to flow through this, and I said it in the wrong order. So that's your 530th dose of the internet. I am Michael Schwan.
And I'm Sonny Moore.
And please remember, everybody.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Whoa. Thought that was dubstep for a second.